Alright guys, I'm finally opening my Dragon Ball Z tour figures. I've actually had them sitting here on my desk for a couple weeks since I got them. So first off, I need to give a big shout out to Cincy Nerd and Craig from Not Another Retro channel for hooking me up with these Dragon Ball tour exclusives. They went down there to the one in Dallas. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Cincy. Thank you, Craig. I've been wanting these figures since they were announced. I get they're all repaints, but they look awesome. So excited for this Broly because I actually had the first Broly. I've been collecting Dragon Ball Z Figuarts for years now. I remember it was in this room. This used to be my old toy room. I had all my Dragon Ball Z stuff on a wall right there, and I didn't have these guys behind glass. And Broly fell in. So the peg snapped off the actual arm. So I ended up selling it. I think I still sold that Broly for like 70 bucks, even with the broken peg, because it's going for like, I think the first release Broly is going for like 150 or something like that. This one's going for like 140, 150. I'm pretty sure this one was 70 at the show, and these guys were 60. I think that's what it was, 60, 70. Cincy, Craig, thank you so much for hooking it up, man. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. And I'm sorry, guys. I need to put on a hat. I'm sick of messing with my hair. I just got out of the shower. It's everywhere right now. So I think we're going to open Vegito first. Then we'll hop over to Perfect Cell. Then we'll do Broly. This is the one I can't wait to open just because, like I said, the one broke. I was devastated. He's one of the coolest S.H.Figuarts I've ever had. Alright. Found him a knife. Seal's broken. There's no going back now. Time to open these. I was very on the fence about opening them. Once I got them in hand, I loved the packaging. But I was like, come on now. I gotta open these. Especially Broly. But I'm gonna open them all. So yeah. Super Saiyan God Vegito. Yes. Yes. Comes with all the basic accessories that the first release came with, which I have the first release as well. Alright, let me get all this plastic off. Alright, so there he is. Looking awesome. I love Vegito. As a kid, I used to think the fusions were like the coolest thing about Dragon Ball Z. But I remember as a kid having a Gogeta figure. With, I think it was like, what, 3 points of articulation. I think the head swiveled. I think the arms swiveled. That's all it had. But I love that figure. I still have it. Have all my old Dragon Ball Z figures. But I remember loving the fusions as a kid. So they still have a special place in my heart today. But yeah, you know, he has his regular hair. His regular hair sculpt, his Super Saiyan Blue head sculpt, comes with the folded arms, which I think is so cool that the Dragon Ball Z figures have the folded arms. He has 4 different head sculpts, 2 powered down, 2 Super Saiyan God. He has 5 different hands, one of which is this hand right here, which holds the blast. Not like that. Not like that. There we go. So it fits into the blast. He can hold it and just shoot it out. His blast effect has a hole in it at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. You can plug it into one of the stands that the Figuarts come with, so when he's holding it and shooting it out, it won't like weigh his arm down. But I'm pretty sure with my regular version, I used to have him displayed just holding this out of his hand, and it didn't really make his arm fall. So we'll see. Awesome figure. I'm gonna get into Cell next. Vape break, baby. And now we're about to open Cell. Just cut the tape. So, all right, let's do it. I'm excited. And then, of course, he comes with the blast effect, which the other Cell came with as well. Like I said, this is the exact same thing that the other Cell has. I have my other Cell set up with this blast effect in my T-Toff right now. Yeah, you can then attach it to this, and you can move it down or back, like however you want him to be shooting this blast. So yeah, it's really cool. Such a cool little accessory to come with one of these figures. Man, that paint is on point. Look at that. It has the metallic paint on all his black spots. It's like a metallic, like almost like a gunmetal look, like a gunmetal paint. And of course he, besides the blaster effect, he comes with the folded arms, 2 different head sculpts, or face sculpts that just attach to the head, a yelling one and then a smirking one. And then he has 6 sets of hands. So I'll try to get him into some cool poses too. I know you can really pose him right with this thing. It just looks awesome. You know, you put him next to it, like he's shooting the blast with some of these other hands. Such an awesome figure. Love the paint job on him. Really happy with these figures. They look awesome. Yo, let's get into Brawly. Let's get into Brawly. So we're going to move these over. Time for Brawly. About to cut the seal on Brawly. Let's get it. Let's get it. There it is. It's happened. I have to open him now. I have to open him now. Oh boy. Oh boy. God, man. He's so heavy. Comes with so much crap. I love it. I love it. Oh. And I'm so excited for that movie coming out, you guys. I'm so excited. Brawly is finally officially canon. And I personally like his new look a lot. I mean, Brawly was one of my favorite villains as a kid. I remember when I first watched the first Brawly movie, I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. He's a badass. So, since then, I've been a huge fan. Brawly, Brawly, Brawly. And I really like the hair. I really like the color on the hair sculpt. Yeah. I have Brawly again, yes! Thank you, Toy Gods, a.k.a. Sense and Nerd and Craig from Not Another Retro Channel. Thank you guys so much. Guys, I'm hyped. I'm hyped right now. I get all this plastic off. Could you imagine if I just dropped him and broke the peg off in the arm like I did with my first one? Which I didn't drop. I had that on open shelf, and I touched on that a little bit, but that reminds me. Guys, with higher end figures, you know, and I know most of you know this, but some people might not know it. A couple years ago, I thought about it, but I didn't think it was a big deal. But with like Figuarts or Mezcos or Hot Toys or anything like that, it's smart to have them in a glass display. It doesn't have to be a detolf. It could be one of those like Billy cabinets or anything like that. Just make sure there's somewhere where if they fall, they don't fall like 5 feet, 6 feet down to the ground. Because it's not good. One, they will scuff. I've had Figuarts scuff really bad, and now they have permanent scuffs on them. That sucks. They'll break. I've actually had 2 different ones break. Happened to my Brawly, and it also happened to my Super Saiyan Gohan, like the Teen Gohan from the Cell Saga. He fell, and the peg in his arm broke off into the hand. Same thing happened to him. So, which I've already replaced him now. Nothing broke in my collection currently. But oh my god, guys, he is cool. Oh, one more plastic piece. He's so beefy, it's hard to get these plastic pieces off. There we go. So we'll come back to his accessories in a minute. Right now we're just going to look at the figure. He's beautiful. He's also a little top heavy though, guys. I mean, he'll stand for sure, but he's top heavy. So that's another reason you want to have this guy in a detolf. I had him on an open shelf. He fell. He broke. I cried. It's heartbreaking. You see what I'm saying? God, that's scary. Alright, so here he is, Brawly in all his glory, in all his beefy glory. This man is roided out. He is the legendary roided Super Saiyan. He looks awesome. Love this figure. Love it so much. So happy to have it back in my collection. Alright, so with the stand, it is one of the basic bases. Has multiple pegs in it for the 2 little risers, and then it has one of these little clamps that you can clamp around him to like hold him in place, and then put his little orbs, his little there we go, his little energy orbs, his blasts. You can kind of put them right there floating around him, which is pretty cool. I'm probably just going to display them like this. I might have the orbs behind him, but I'm thinking of just having him displayed in the cabinet with the stand, with the clamp around him, just to make sure I don't want him to fall. But yeah, this is him. He looks great. I'm so excited to have him back in my collection, guys. God, he's so freaking awesome. So there they are. The tour exclusives. They are in my collection for good. So excited, guys. So happy. So thankful. It's great having awesome friends in the community. But yeah, guys, super excited about these. I'm going to go find a spot for them in my display cabinet. And then you guys can get a little look at my actual Dragon Ball Z SHF collection. Alright, guys, in the toy room. I actually just changed my mind on something. Instead of putting them into my display right now, I'm just going to show you guys my setup currently, because there's some things I need to move around. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put those guys at yet. Plus, I kind of want to pose them up, take some photos of them first before putting them in the display. So, about to just show you guys the setup I have currently. My DTOFs all need wiped down, that is for sure. I have not done a good DTOF wipe down in a while. I have 4 over here for my Hot Toys. I have 2 over here for basically my Dragon Ball Z. These are 2 boxes full of figures. These are Jax and Irwin. These are from when I was a kid growing up. Most of these, my mom bought me, my dad bought me. Most of these are from when I was a child. My granny bought me, my grandma bought them for me. Like, these are from when I was a kid. I did collect a lot of these when I first started my Instagram. Like maybe half of these I've bought in the last 5 years, and the other half are literally from when I was a kid. They have scuffs on them from when I was a kid. I used to play with these figures so much, so hardcore. I used to get them at KB Toys, used to get them at Kmart. Those are like the 2 spots I really remember buying Dragon Ball Z figures at. But these figures will always, always, always have a special place in my heart. Here we got the old Brawly right here. Yeah, scuffs all over him. I used to go hard with this figure, so hard. So yeah, there's the old Brawly. That's awesome. Yeah, see, look. The jewels on his arm all freaking scraped off. I loved this figure growing up. Such a good figure. But yeah, some really cool ones in there. I have them in here in a box because I'm currently about to make these 2 DTOFs nothing but Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot of moving around. I forgot I wanted to put all these in there. And then maybe move around some of the stuff up here. This is the Kaioken Son Goku Comic-Con exclusive. So awesome. He actually comes with one of the like power-ups behind him. Look at that. He's so cool. I need to open this figure, guys. I don't know why I haven't been able to bring myself to open him. He's been up here just chilling, looking beautiful. But yeah, so here it is, guys. I'm going to open these up. Hopefully nothing falls out because my toy room is on hardwood floor. Stuff shakes a lot. So yeah, here it is, guys. There is my Vegito, the first release Vegito. Got him with the folded arms. Dragon Ball Goku, probably one of my favorite Figuarts. There is the repainted Cell I got. Very cool figure. That Boo is actually, that Kid Boo is a model kit. I picked that up in my last video if you guys want to go check that out. Finally got a Frieza. So happy to have a Frieza. And then, of course, we got Nappa and Vegeta, 2 of my favorite Figuarts. I really want to buy some of those model Saiyan pods to go behind them. I want to buy 2 of them. Got Trunks right there. And then down here below, I actually ordered Shenron for Black Friday. That was my one Black Friday purchase. So I think I'm going to display my Shenron behind all the Z fighters. That Krillin is the model kit. Picked that up in my last video as well. I got a great deal for him and Boo. Go check out that video. He fits well with the Figuarts though, guys. Like the Figuarts one's going for like 200 plus. I got another trunk, so I have 2 trunks. I have one with him Super Saiyan version and then one him just chilling. Trunks is one of my favorite characters. I had to buy 2. Got Yamcha, TN, got another Trunks back there, got another Goku back there, got Android 17 back there. Still need to get Android 18 and Android 16. Got Piccolo and Gohan. Got the older Gohan, which is one of my favorite figures. Then we move over here. All right, and this shelf, I really like this shelf a lot. It's kind of like my Super shelf, Dragon Ball Super. That acrylic riser I have in this DTOF is from James at the toy department. His company that he works for sells them, makes them. So he's going to hook me up with some more of these just so I can fit these guys better in the DTOF. It just looks better. Like, look how good that looks with them all on different levels, different tiers. So yeah, I got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, got the God Gokus, Super Saiyan Blue Goku God, got Golden Frieza over there. I got those auras at C2E2 last year for like 10 bucks a piece, and I think the yellow one looks cool with Frieza right next to Goku like that. And I got Beerus and Whis. I got Boo back there. Boo is probably one of my favorite Figuarts. He's so awesome. He has that chocolate bar in his hand. Such a cool figure. But yeah, guys, I think that's my favorite shelf. I mean, Goku Black is just beautiful, gorgeous. So mad I didn't buy 2 of those at C2E2 because they were only like 60 bucks, and now they're like 120, 130, so like basically double the price. Maybe it's down to like 110 now, but yeah, so that's the Figuarts right now, guys. I'm going to fit the new Cell, the Vegito, and the Brawly in here somewhere, but it's going to take a lot of moving around. Plus, got to move all these out, and then move all my old Dragon Ball Z figures into this DTOF, so. And then here's just a quick look at the top shelf. I have some Dragon Star figures. I do dig those figures, guys. I know they're not Figuarts. The Dragon Star line is really cool, especially for someone like me that has collected Dragon Ball Z since back in the 90s when I used to find these in stores. There was such a long time, guys, where there was no Dragon Ball Z figures on pegs. You couldn't find them anymore. So the fact that they're doing a line of like $20 figures that are actually really articulated, like I get, they're not Figuarts. These are the kind of figures I used to buy in stores. This is a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's hilarious. It's an awesome figure, though. Like, it's nostalgia all day with, like, a snap-on shirt. Snaps off so he can be shirtless. But, like, these are good figures for being 20 bucks. Like, Jiren looks awesome. Hit looks awesome. Frieza was a little too big. He's not proportionate with the rest. But it's all good, guys, because they're in stores. They're for, like, kids that can't afford Figuarts. Or, you know, even adults that don't want to spend the kind of money on Figuarts. And then up there, I have a sealed Chaozu. The reason I never opened him, first, I got him for a good deal, and he goes for like 50, 60 bucks. He used to go for more than that. I think right now he's sitting around $60. But that Chaozu, as a kid, I mean, look at all these figures I have. These are all from back in the day. Never did I ever find a Chaozu in the wild. And my mom used to go hard with Dragon Ball Z with me. Like, her and I would go to stores and look for them when I had birthday money, Christmas money, all that kind of stuff. So my mom really helped me out with Dragon Ball Z. That's another reason Dragon Ball Z means so much to me. Reminds me of being a kid, hanging out with my mom. Reminds me of being a kid, hunting for these toys with my mom. My mom really supported my love and obsession with toys, especially Dragon Ball Z. Alright guys, that's it. That is the Dragon Ball Z collection. Like I said, once I find a place for the Figuarts I just opened and get them in here in these DTOFs, and I get all these older figures set up in here as well, I'll probably do another video, like an update video, and it works out perfect because I have Shenron, S.H.Figuarts Shenron on the way from Big Bad. When I get that Shenron, I'm going to open it up for a video, then maybe show you my updated collection. Hopefully I have all this stuff the way I want it. That's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Let some people know about the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.